Hello, YouTube, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Chris, the very first 5 Minutes with Chris. Hopefully, it won't be the last one either, but you never know. Today's topic, very first topic, is going to be about the NFL playoffs. Uh, for those of you that don't care about football or don't watch football, then don't watch this video. Uh, but you know what? You know what really pisses me off about the playoffs? The fact that players they're very there's one lost art form in the NFL, and it's a very simple thing, but a lot of people don't see it. And it's called tackling. I mean, nobody knows how to tackle. Everybody just, tries to hit each other the hardest they can. Or for the players that don't hit each other, they play like two-hand touch. I mean, there's no tackling anymore. No more wrapping up a player and throwing him to the ground. I mean, maybe it's just me that sees it that way, but I mean, even coaches, they don't really practice tackling anymore because of the injuries and, you know, a lot of the players are overpaid. They make too much money to be able to risk injuries and get tackled and hurt like that. But um, it's really a shame that the game has come to this point where everybody's afraid of injuries, and I mean that's part of the game. That'll always be a part of the game because it's such a physical sport that you're bound to get injuries, you're bound to get concussions, you're bound to get um, you know uh, torn ACLs, knee injury. Well, I think that's Achilles. I meant. You're gonna. There's always gonna be stuff like that that happens. No matter what you do, you can't get away from that. No matter how much money you throw at the game, or however much money the the what the hell's that called? Like the NFL union, what like where all the players, they meet up at. That, no matter how many things you do about that, it won't fucking matter. It won't make a difference. For those of you that watched that New Orleans Saints Minnesota Vikings game, I mean, I can't exactly say I was shocked, but I mean, the fact that you go in head first and you try and just get the guy instead of wrapping him up, you know, the game would have been over had you just wrapped your arms around him and that was it. But because you had to try and be a big shot and go for I guess you could say like the home run ball, you had to, basically cost your team the season. I mean, in my opinion, the safety for the Saints, he shouldn't even be recognized for what he did. It's a damn shame that he gets all this media attention and publicity, and he's actually going to make a career out of just this play that happened. I mean, I don't even know his name. I know he was supposedly a good player in college, but like I said, when something like this happens, you shouldn't even get your name mentioned. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to talk a little bit about the NFL protests that have been going on, and whether you're for it or against it. I happen to be personally, I'm against it. I think it's wrong. I think it's also in poor taste to be you know to disrespect. I look at it as disrespecting the military and their families the that have lost soldiers and husbands and wives and all. I mean, I personally, like I said, I'm against it. I don't know how other people feel. Honestly, I don't really care how other people feel. I just feel the way that I feel. And that's the bottom line. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And thank you very much for watching these videos. Goodbye.